Child experts keep hollering the same line at us. Your child needs your attention, not stuff. And honestly, I believe them. But there's a question that keeps running through my head that nobody will answer. What the heck happened in the 1500s? Stay with me. In the 1500s, people were farmers, sword fighters. They had 10 kids. 10. So which is it? Did those parents get down on the floor, make eye contact, and enter their child's world? All 10 of them? Between plowing the field and not dying of plague? I'm going to guess no. So that leaves the scary option. Were kids' emotional needs just unmet for all of human history? And we only recently evolved enough perception to notice? Because if that's true, everyone before 1985 grew up broken. And that doesn't seem right either. I sat with this for a long time. And it turns out there's a third answer, and it changed how I see this whole thing. Here's what anthropologists and historians actually describe. Kids in the 1500s, and for most of human history, weren't raised by a parent doing floor time. They were raised by a village. Babies were carried all day and slept next to their mothers. Toddlers were passed between grandmothers, aunts, and older siblings. Researchers call it alloparenting. Many hands raising one child. And once kids could walk, they spent their days in mixed-age packs of other children, playing and working alongside the adults. So the connection was there. It was just ambient. Constant proximity, constant bodies, constant belonging. Nobody scheduled it, nobody performed it, and no, it wasn't paradise. Life was hard and often short. But the idea that emotional needs were invented recently, history doesn't back that up. The needs are ancient. What changed is something else entirely. Here's the part that set me free. Your child's need for connection did not grow. What happened is we dismantled the village, the grandmothers, the friends, the pack of neighborhood kids, and handed the entire job to one or two exhausted parents. 10 caregivers became 2, sometimes 1. And then the experts look at that one drowning parent and say, turn off the screens. Your child needs your attention, which is true, but it's aimed at the wrong unit. It was never supposed to be one person's job. No parent in the 1500s did what you're being asked to do alone. No parent in any century did. So that crushing guilt you feel when hours have gone by and your kids are glued to the screens, it's not proof you're failing. It's proof you're doing a village's worth of work with a village of one person. So where does that leave us? Not with ignore your kids, keep the TV on. Their need for connection is primal. But the answer is not more intensity from you. It's rebuilding parts of those village. In my house, that looks pretty small. It starts with printed photos of my boys being loving to each other where they can see them. And I remind them constantly, you two are on the same team. Because remember those mixed age packs? Your kids can be that for each other. Your team sports parents count. Neighbors count. The other parent counts. Your kid needed all those people all along. So here's my question for you. Who's in your village? Even one name. Drop it in the comments. And if that answer is honestly nobody, say that too. Because I bet you're not alone. I'm Najla and this is Love Circuit. And I'll see you in the next one.